living your life in a cage with 6 inches above you and 6 inches around you. No room to move, minimal food, minimal water, no sunlight, and feces and urine. This is the reality for dogs in puppy mills. Many of the moms are bred each heat cycle for the duration of their life, which rarely exceeds 5 years. Once they're no longer needed, they're killed. What can you do to help? My family, we foster. We adopt. I'm sure that in all of our lives, we're going to have a pet. What do we want for that pet? We want their health. We want to ensure that they live the best and longest and happiest life. The Humane Society released a statement about euthanasia in August of 2013, in which they discussed that their aim is to kill no animal. They do not want to make a profit. Their number one goal is to give all animals a happy home. While we know that it's never 100% that no animal can be killed, the only animals that they will euthanize are those that are too sick to be brought back to health, those that have been there for too long and have zero adoption interest, or those that simply have no other option. Many animals that end up in the humane societies are healthy. They do go on to be adopted. Consider the fact that most adoption fees at humane societies are as low as $200. Many families want a purebred. Did you know that 25% of animals in the humane societies are purebred? Since the 1970s, the euthanasia rate has gone down from 15 million all the way down to 3.4 million. The ASPCA has labeled a puppy mill with a definition of a large-scale commercial dog breeding operation where profit is given priority over the welfare of the dogs. The Animal Welfare Act of 1996 has given them the Minimal Standard Act. 99% of puppies that are sold in stores come from puppy mills. So when you buy a puppy or a kitten from a puppy store or a pet store, you're supporting these puppy mills. You're supporting their priority over the welfare of the dog, their profit margins. You're giving them permission to put their money over the priority of that dog that you want to add to your family. You're telling them that it's okay to put money over the happiness of your new furry family member. Did you know that 176,088 of these animals have no purpose other than breeding, that they go their entire lifespan with zero contact from a human? As of today, we're finally making steps towards making a change in this. In 2011, USA Today reported there was 50,000 signatures on a boycott towards these puppy mills. PetSmart and Petco finally, speaking of dogs, PetSmart and Petco are finally teaming up together with their local adoptions to put out local adoptions with their local rescue organizations to pair up and do local adoptions instead of selling for profits and doing sales of puppies and kittens from these puppy mills. They're wanting to do low-cost adoptions instead of selling animals. So I urge you to consider adoption. I urge you to go ahead and decide to be a part of the difference. I urge you to decide that your new animal is worthy of coming from a better place, of doing the right thing, and of not supporting these horrendous conditions of animals cramped in tiny cages with wire bottoms, of moms and dads that have never had human contact and probably don't know what the sunrise looks like. I urge you to adopt an animal that has probably lived on the streets and deserves a good life and to know what it's like to sleep in a bed. I urge you to do what my family does and foster animals and adopt an animal. I urge you not to support the overbreeding of animals that are ridden of infection and used for no purpose other than to make money. I urge you to put an animal first instead of putting money first. I urge you to adopt an animal and give it a good life rather than supporting a horrible cause. I urge you to follow what so many other people are following and do what's best for an animal instead of what's best for a bigger corporation.